Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and Klein Tools makes quite a few different snips and scissors and shears, and this is one of their largest scissors. This is the 23015 blunt nose, heavy duty, half serrated scissors. This giant thing, it literally just dwarfs, even these what felt like large Milwaukee shears. You can just see just how much beefier and thicker, and they perform that well. But compared to, like electrician snips, like these little tiny Kleins, I mean, the handle is almost the size of the whole snip here. But these are just beasts. Look at that. Look at the volume of steel there to just slice through whatever. I mean, here's a piece of inner tube, and literally you can just cut through this like there's no tomorrow. It's just zero resistance, whereas some, fall off on the edges. How about some cardboard? Here's standard thickness cardboard, and I can just crunch right through that. Here's double thick corrugated cardboard. Go right through it. Let's try that with the Milwaukees here. A lot more work there, but what if I double it? I'll put two of these. Well, I'll do 1.5 here just to get started, so you can see there. I can take little bites and work my way through. Let's try that with the thicker. In fact, I can go 2 thicknesses. I'll even make it bigger here for these. I don't want to lose a finger here, but so I'm going through double thickness. If I can catch that one. There we go. So it just snips right through. No problem whatsoever. The blunt nose means it's not going to catch on things. Sometimes when you have the finer tips like this or this, that if you're cutting fabric, doing any upholstery work, large sheets of material, those tips can actually catch and snag. They can cause the scissor to go in a different direction. There are a couple of different Milwaukees. I've got this sort of in the same form. There is another Milwaukee, and actually others that have kind of a bend, and then I can grab it and show you. That has a bend here more for sliding it along a surface as you're cutting. So these are actually more freeform scissors. But anyway, I was curious what they were like. I mean, you can get, look at that, 4 fingers of a large hand into that. It's when you're working with something like this in this shape, you can really feel the stress. I could see if you'd had a lot of cutting, you might want some gloves. But this kind of a scissor isn't for the faint of heart. In fact, there's a lot of heft here. That's maybe kind of close right there. I think this is a touch heavier, but not by much. And just to be able to intricately zip through, any kind of material like this, like an inner tube, leather, whatever it is, without much trouble at all. It just slices like crazy. And anything you're doing with cardboard, this is still the double thick stuff. It just, once it grabs with that half serrated blade, you just zip right through it. But anyway, thought I'd bring these to your attention in case you haven't seen some of the other Klein scissors. They make quite a few, or somebody does, and Klein puts their name on them. But I was surprised at the depth of the Klein scissor line. And then when I saw these, especially a big blunt tip, that caught my interest. So there they are. And with that, Doc out.